Hey guys, it's Dave and welcome to the Weird Kid Show. It's awesome having you here today. So today we're going to unbox the Spirit Halloween Wacky Mole Clown. Okay, this thing here, it's an animatronic clown from Spirit Halloween. It retails for $219.99. This was actually given to me by some very special people in my life. Thank you very much. You know who you are. And it will come in handy because we will use this Halloween. Alright, so it comes in a medium-sized box. It's not too heavy, manageable. So let's get into this thing. Right off the bat, we open it up. We've got the instructions. There's a little insert in there, and it's all packed in there nicely. Ooh, look at those big feet. So I guess they said this thing is like over, when you're done, it's over 6 feet tall. And of course it's got the feature there, which we'll get into here once we get this thing together. So I know I'm a typical male. I like to build things without looking at the instructions, but we're going to use instructions for this one here. Alright, so it gives you an inventory of everything that's in the box. You've got a frame for the armature, the animatronic components there, the feet, foam for the arms and legs, the head, hammer, and then a cool little outfit. So, first things first, step one, we need to put the poles together, the armature. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of this stuff out, put the clothes aside, put the feet aside. Now these feet here, oh, there's both pairs in there. So when you open it, they're stuck together. Kind of flimsy. You're going to want to be careful because if some kid steps on this, it'll crack easily. I can already tell. Maybe as time goes by and this guy starts to get some age, I might want to use like a fiberglass resin to give that a coat and give it some extra protection. So we've got the plug here. We've got his head. Really creepy looking. Check that guy out. He's cool. I like him. So his face, it's latex, and then of course you got the faux hair on there, and you've got the posts to fit together, and then you got a plug here, and then I think this is my favorite piece right here is the hammer. That's cool. I like that. So get that, put that aside. Really not much to it if you really look at it. We're almost to the final components here. Okay, so I'm assuming those are the arms. And then we've got, here is the animatronic feature. The other hand. And this would be, I'm assuming, these would probably be the legs, and then the shoulders. So set that aside. Not too crazy. Alright. I'm going to put this aside. Don't want that to get damaged. That's the key component of this whole thing. And then we got the armature. Alright, we just had a couple of zip ties holding this together. And now we got 4 poles here, and then the stand. Okay, and simple enough. We're going to want to put these poles together. They just clip together. All right, and then they go in here. All right, simple enough. I went to Spirit Halloween last weekend with the kids, but it seems like Florida is really struggling with Halloween decorations this year. Now, I don't know I know that they're saying at Home Depot that people are buying stuff out before it even hits the shelves, which is kind of crazy, you know. It seems like people are hungry, and the demand is definitely there for stuff, but they're just not getting it to us. Okay, so we're gonna want to turn this around, and then it says to slide the feet on, and I'm assuming, I guess it doesn't really matter which side goes where. So then we're gonna put the feet there, and then we're gonna put the thicker foam on the legs. So far so good, guys. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to put him on the floor because he's starting to get tall already. And then it says to put the pants on first. So it's pretty cut and dry. So far it's not rocket science. It's really easy to put together. I would go careful. I would feed it through at the top here because this type of material, it's kind of like a parachute material almost. And it's it looks like it could potentially rip easy if you pulled it over too sharply. The edge of this pole might dig into it and tear it, so you want to be careful there. Alright, so there he is. He's got he's got elastic down here at the bottom of the shoes around here, so we can tuck that around there. And as you can see, the feet are free floating. Probably wouldn't hurt to put something in front here to keep people from coming up, because like I said, those feet there, they're really flimsy plastic. Okay, so what do we got next? Next we're going to put that animatronic device on there. We're going to want to start it, pull the poles apart, slide it down, and then pop in the little tabs here, and that also helps to lock it in place and reinforce it down below, so it's no longer flimsy down there. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch this table. Now we need to put this. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put this clear plastic piece on here and feed it down. Okay, and I think the purpose of that is this piece of plastic here is going to help protect this arm here that controls, give it some extra protection. Alright, now we got that on there, and then we're going to pull the pants up. It also helps to create the waist, so it's serving as a double whammy there. It's to protect the gear and to give them a waist. My gosh, he's starting to come together, guys. So we've got his lower half built now, and we did it pretty quick. So he goes together quick. Now we got to put his shoulders on. All right, and there's just two little places here where you can just slip the rods down inside. One is bigger, one is smaller, so you put it on the correct way. All right, guys. So just so you know, here is where everything is hooked up. Okay. And you have some extra ports here. Apparently one is for like if you wanted to go to an external speaker. Here you have a volume control. This is where your DC adapter plugs in for the power. You've got another plug here that's going to hook up to the top half. You've got the sensor here, which I'm not quite sure where that gets placed just yet, so we're going to leave that here. But I'm going to go ahead and just plug this thing in and leave it dangling. Right here above the volume control is where you plug in your adapter, your DC adapter for your power. Okay, so we've got that done. I'm just going to leave that hanging down. Okay, everything's all hooked up here. Alright, so now we're ready for his shirt. And you can see it only goes on one way, as buttons in the front. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that over the shoulders. Just let it hang down there. Put it over his waist. Okay. And you got some Velcro here, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I'm going to see where I need to hook up the controls. All right, now we're ready for his arms. Okay, and for that, I left this down. You have 2 little tabs here. Okay, and then there's 2 little posts on this end. So what we're going to do is we're going to feed it up inside, but when you get up here, it's simply going to just clip in there like that. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and feed this one in. Done. All right, so now we got a hand, and you've got 2 other slots in here for a hand. In which case, this is his right hand. This is the hand that's going to be holding that hammer. And there you go. So he's now got his hammer. Then we're just going to go ahead and pull that elastic around his hand. And so now he's got one arm already set to go. Now we're going to go ahead and feed the other side. All right, now he has his other hand. And so now he's almost done, guys. So he's got his hammer, he's got his left hand, he's got his shoulders in place, and it looks kind of bulky here, but they included this piece here to go around. And I imagine it helps to hide some of that. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to put the head on. And for that, all we got to do is there's 2 more tabs. There's a tab inside here where it simply slots down inside. Alright, so his head's tilted forward a bit. Okay, now you can go ahead and make your adjustments. You've got your plug here for the head that you're going to reach down inside and hook up to the box for the gears and the animatronic feature. We need to put on his ruffles. We've got some Velcro back here too, so you can go ahead and at this point in time adjust it. I'm going to Velcro that shut. Where is it? You can Velcro the whole thing shut. And you've got the ruffles back here that helps hide all of that. Okay, so he is together. Okay, so now the last thing that I need to do, right here you'll see a little sticker that says N. Okay, so when you remove that sticker, you're going to see the little hole there where you're supposed to tuck in the sensor. Now the sensor, I'm going to find it. I've got it here in my hand. Let me show you the sensor here. Okay, and to put that in, I just simply need to find the hole. Could be tricky because there's Velcro. Okay, I found the hole, and then I'm just going to push that dome through the hole. So now the sensor is poking through the hole. So technically this should work now.
Who's next to get walloped by my hammer? I'll be the first on your block to say, Wacky Mole, club me over the head.
I love the music that goes with it. I love the clarity.
God, Halloween costumes make me crazy. They make me wanna pummel things with my hammer again. I think I'm going crazy again.
Alright guys, I think he is awesome. If I were rated, it's got to be one of the top 10 Spirit Halloween props, if you ask me. This guy here seems to be built very well. His dialogue is very clear. It sounds great, and they've added that creepy carnival music to it. His animatronics works good. The way the eyes light up and everything, and he just looks good, and he's pretty tall too. So I say for the price, you guys, it's worth going out and getting this prop here. He's definitely worth it, and if he's taken care of, he'll give you years and years of Halloween enjoyment. So anyways, guys, please check out my brothers from the Trio of Terror, Keith from Cobwebs and Candlestick, and Vic Springston from Monster and Misfits. Together we make the Trio of Terror. If you haven't done so already, like and subscribe. There's so much more to come. There's never-ending content coming, guys. So anyways, guys, until next time, I really appreciate you. Peace.
Halloween costumes make me crazy. They make me wanna pummel things with my hammer again. I think I'm going crazy again.